we've got one of the matches I've been looking forward to.
This match has me all sorts of fired up, Tom. You should see some real high-level wrestling here.
Kanen Storr, Mike Carr, number 6 versus number 5. Now, Mike Carr was out for a while, and he's come back to the lineup. Wrestled against Austin Eicher of Michigan State with a 6-4 win on Friday night. And one of the big things I think is going to be for the Illini is how Carr and Parker come back. And so far, he's in on a leg real good.
Deep single-leg shot for Carr. Fought real hard off by Storr, but Carr's able to finish and get on top for a takedown.
Storr is 15-1 since joining the Wolverines. A transfer from Iowa State. He did well out in the desert against Arizona State with a decision over Corey Crooks the last time the Wolverines were out. They had a tough win out in the desert against the Sun Devils. Storr's faced a lot of tough competition, too, for those 15 wins. 3 majors in the bunch, but a lot of close, gutsy wins, including at in Las Vegas at the Cliff Clean Invitational. Tough win after tough win to come back and get that 3rd place. Kevin, what do you think the addition of Storr does to this Michigan lineup?
It has a big effect. I mean, we're talking up and down the line as well. He comes in at a weight where they already had the national qualifier. And they have some young guys waiting in the wings as well. But, you know, he makes Stevan Mitrich better. He makes Malcolm Mean better. There's a lot of things that Storr does in the room that helps this team get better, not only filling in at a spot, coming in now ranked 5th in the country, but he does a lot of things to help other guys in the room get better and the things he brings to the table.
And he's shaking off that first takedown pretty good. Carr, just a sophomore, true freshman, made it to the finals of the Big Ten last season, and then won 3 matches at Nationals. So we're looking at 2 high-caliber wrestlers tonight. I like the movement by Carr, not just charging forward, but lateral movement, changing levels. And he's going to go down. Carr also wound up on the podium at the Cliff Keen Invitational, and I've got to think that's where his 2 losses were this season. So he's been undefeated since I think a 5th place finish out in Vegas. Storr's getting a warning.
Yeah, you got to return there. The emphasis on the top man to return the bottom wrestler. We go out of bounds. Yeah, that's going to be a stall call every time. If the bottom wrestler gets to his feet, top wrestler it is on him to get him down to the mat. No matter what position they're in, top wrestler has to return him.
Carr's got to be thinking in the back of his mind, hey, I've got that warning. Let me try what I did the last time. I might get a point out of that. Or he might just let me go and I'll get a point out of that. A little bit of a unusual start. Carr's to his feet again, and he's out. And he's up 3-1 with about 1:20 left in the second. And he's been the wrestler with more movement.
Got a little bit of blood here.
So we've got blood time here. Gives the chances a minute to talk to their wrestlers.
Illinois trainer gets him cleaned up real quickly. He's able to get the action back nice and quickly for us.
Constant movement by Carr.
Double from the open. Re-pick from Storr. Nothing going. A little bit of action there. Another single leg attempt from Carr. He has one arm on the leg. Can't get the other one there. Has to come back up to his feet.
Storr's been back on his heels a little bit, but the match is still 3-1. And he's still got an offensive posture as he's out of the match. Nice shot. Drops down to a knee.
From Storr.
We've got a great scramble here. A great scramble. Storr really close to the takedown.
No score on the edge there. That was a wonderful scramble. The arena erupts in 2 calls, but I think the ref made the right call there. There was no full control from Storr on top.
I almost forgot they weren't in the neutral position at that point. It seemed like it was a takedown, but yeah, Storr is down. And with his head up in that position, he almost had the takedown. Or, excuse me, the reversal.
The takedown. We're starting the 3rd period now.
Oh.
Yeah, you were right.
Good. It's not my memory. It's just my eyes.
Storr able to get away. Cuts the lead to 3-2. Riding time is at 6 seconds for Carr. I don't think it'll be a factor in this match.
If I'm Storr, I'm starting to feel real good about this. I've taken some good shots. I've almost been in, and I'm only down 1 point. Oh, and he's in on the ankle.
Carr getting to a whizzer, diving through the legs again, puts Storr to his butt. Real high-level scrambling here. Storr's able to hook the ankle. Carr doing a good job of getting that arm free. This is going to get funky here.
Yeah. And unlike this last scramble, they're not at the edge of the match, so we'll see how this develops. Storr has his head up, which is always good to be.
Carr coming out the back door now. As you say that, Carr's head is starting to get height. This is what you want him to do here in the scramble position. Try to be the wrestler to get your head high. They're usually the ones to score.
Storr using those hips.
Great scramble there, ends up in no points. 46 seconds left with Carr having the lead 3-2.
And the crowd comes to its feet. We've got 35 seconds left. And these guys are really going at it. Oh, Carr's in nice on the leg. Whizzer by Storr. That was too slick for me. He dropped to his own butt, and now he's trying to get around with 13 seconds. I think the lefts are going to let this one go. No, there's a whistle stalemate. Stall warning on Carr, and he survives. He survives 3-2 to put the Illini back on top. And he gets a warm welcome from the Chrysler Arena crowd. Now we're going to hear from our sideline reporter, Grace Boyles, on Alumni Night here at Chrysler Arena.
Every night, the Michigan